Okay, hello dear friends, good evening. And I do not have any makeup on me right now. I just came back from YMCA, did some swimming and took a shower. So it's better I put on some, at least put on some chapstick, not chapstick. Lip moisturizer, and oh, suddenly it becomes quite bright. Anyway, so I hope it is in the right zoom. There is something I always wanted to do is, and I have planned actually for a long time about a video that I am about to make, is to blah 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 about my thoughts and what I have seen from the art. So a couple of days ago, I went to San Francisco, and in De Young Art Museum, De Young Fine Art Museum, they have a lot of there are a lot of beautiful classic art. Is quite inspired or influenced by the European style and classic art. So I went to see some artworks. I wanted to share with you my thought. And I am not professionally trained. I did not learn about art. So who am I to make this kind of video? But I want to share with you my thoughts on it from a very naive, from very innocent and ignorant, whatever word you want to use, from a pure, instinctive, and intuition reflection, the point of view to talk about those art pieces. It's not about the background knowledge. It's really how I digest a piece of art and how I view it and how I let this piece of art ignite my inspiration, my desire, my appreciation, my feeling. So let's do it. Okay, so on the second floor of De Young Art Museum, there is a gallery that's dedicated to Hudson River School. And Hudson River School is not really a school. It's a group of artists. And they started to do landscape painting, plein air, and they learned from the European classical painting style. Started around 1825 through Thomas Cole, his sketch painting. So it's very much about the landscape and the human relation with this abundant, new, abundant. Anyway, this rich new land that just discovered. The land called America. There is so much love and tenderness in this painting, and the proud. And they used the classical style. They used the classical style and to relive real life, and they had such a grand mastery of painting technique, the realistic technique, and a little bit of this impressionist and the use of light and the harmonious color and attention to detail. All these things is there is endless things you can see from it. You can see the detail of the leaves, and you can see the sky, the change of sky. So I took some picture and went quite close and to see, for example, this one, to see the sky and how he used the color and how he made it just so vivid and so realistic, and yet not fixed into something that locked into the reality. They really have the freedom, the distance, and just amazing. Okay, the painting we are seeing right now is by Thomas Hill, and the painting's title is Mont Talac from Lake Tahoe, because I go to Lake Tahoe often. Every year we go to Lake Tahoe, so it really strikes me the feeling of this painting, and you can see the details of the pine tree. It's recall me exactly that particular place, and the reflection of the tree in the water, and it's a little bit cold, a little bit chill, and just so fresh. You feel it is so fresh and pristine, not touched. And nature has its very original form. And the painting really reflects that wildness and that untamed nature. So you can see the stroke, the painting brush stroke, and the color choice. You see at the back the little brown color. It relatively done quite quickly and quite roughly. It omits some parts so that it brings out the important part, work more on details. And I just feel that this painting has so much passion and so much, what do I say, so much that wildness, that brave, that freedom, that the wild west, that kind of feeling, right? And the cloud is unpredictable, and it reflects the sun with such a brilliant and fierce color. And the snow mountain is sharp and chiseled, and just not old mountain. It looks so young and so sharp and so powerful. And if you go into the painting, this is very close to the painting itself. You can see some of the strokes are quite randomly done and quite briefly done. You see the stroke. It really, there's the artist must feel, gosh, let me do it. It's bright, it's free, it's wild. Let me have fun, and my brush just have fun in the canvas. And you really feel that feeling through this painting, and cloud and mountain, and dark mountain in contrast with the brilliant white cloud. Everything is so dramatic and so powerful and so free. Just you have that spirit of freedom, of gosh, a new world. I am here, and I am the owner, the king. I am taking this place. That kind of powerful feeling. Okay, in contrast, what we are seeing here is another painting. This is actually the pioneer or the leader or the initiator of the Hudson River School artist or art style. And this painting is by Thomas Cole, and from the East Coast, the New England East Coast. I'm sorry, I do not know much about American history. And you can feel that there is so much tenderness, softness, and in our opinion, or in my opinion, or in my knowledge of the weather, East Coast must be cold, must be chilling, but the painting is so soft. I didn't go to East Coast much, but from these paintings, this piece of land is paradise. Is soft, tender, romantic, and warm and comfortable, and it's just like paradise. So it is the same Hudson River painting style, but it started from the East Coast, and it spreads out all over America and moved to the West. So that what I want to say is that painting is a reflection of the artist's heart, or the artist's perception of nature. So you see, the East Coast, or the artist wants to describe something, wants to narrate something with their paintbrush, wants to tell us something about a landscape of soft, tender. Then they use this soft, harmonious color and very delicate brush stroke and very slow grading and slow transition of color and color blending and shading. And in the contrast, the California Lake Tahoe, the West, is so wild and so powerful. It's art is just a way of language. It's a way of expressing the artistic feeling. And those paintings are a window for us to see life in the old time. And they are not camera, but they serve as an emotional camera, a sensible camera, and a conscientious camera. It's just so interesting to see art in this most original, most realistic form, but reflects a feeling, a sensation of the artist. Oh, look at this house. I almost missed it. And that little bright shine of the house really bring this painting totally to life. And such a beautiful, wonderful place. There are humans in it, and we are enjoying it. It's such a wonderful, wonderful painting. Anyway, this is a new format I am experiencing, and I hope this format works for you. And it took me a lot of time, and it's to do the recording and to edit each picture to make sure that it is the right time and it is in the right section. I want you to see the movement of the picture, and also I want you to see the real, the whole painting. And now we come back, and I can see you, you can see me. And this video takes me so much time and effort. And please excuse my limitation of my knowledge. And I hope my effort is worth your time. If you find it not interesting, please do not waste your time. And if you have any suggestion how I improve it, how I make it more interesting, make it more fun, more educational, more relaxing, whichever way you want, let me know. I will see how I can improve. I am quite addicted to learning new things, and that's my way of delaying my Alzheimer or delaying my dementia, delaying to get too old by learning calculus, by doing high school math, and by learning to talk in front of the camera, and talk with confidence, talk with rhetoric, talk with fluency, and talk with emotion, talk with feeling, talk with talk with a better hairstyle. Okay. I love you, I really do. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful anytime.